This is the kind of college football matchup that so often produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25 going on the road into a very revved-up environment. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, and the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's low. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And here comes the punter onto the field. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Stanford's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Branson. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on 3rd down brings up a 4th down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they get nothing on the 1st down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to pass. It's Carr. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4 down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And, Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
To the air, it's Goldbranson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack, and it's still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Close to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Now it's second down here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's a fumble. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. He's got it with room to run. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Oh, and he missed it. It's wide to the right. No good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. To throw, it's Goldbranson. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes the score 7-6.
That makes the score Stanford 7, Notre Dame 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Illegal block back.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. On first down, it's play action. A deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he released it. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Looks to the left, pass caught. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
Stanford 7, Notre Dame 6.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Branson. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he drives the punt deep. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line with a 1st down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Carr. On the run, he's looking deep. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.
That's it. Defense.
Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
7, Notre Dame 6.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll run it here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Branson. Quick throw to his receiver. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Oh, and it's a 1st down drop in traffic over the middle.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Wow, disaster averted. Did they catch a break by jumping on top of that fumble before the defense could get to it? They better keep in mind how important ball security is today.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. This is an absolute boomer headed out of bounds. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's Love. Fights through a tackle.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the 1st down and more. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
QB decides to keep it here. The ball is loose. Able to recover his own fumble and get 1st down yardage.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Love.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great. New set of downs. But it also gives you a lot of confidence and can wear that defense down psychologically.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up there, their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, did the offense ever catch a break here? Ball is on the ground. The defense works all week to try to create turnovers. It's finally right in front of them on the ground, and the offense avoids disaster by coming up with that fumble.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
7, Notre Dame 6.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Back to throw. It's Carr. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
But it's good coverage downfield, which allows the pressure to get to the quarterback. You know, he's got to do a better job of seeing and feeling that there's nobody open downfield. He's either got to scramble out, check it down, or throw it away. But he can't hold on to the ball and not only get sacked, but fumble the ball.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. A short connection to the tight end here. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense is coming after him. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's now 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
By the quarterback. Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Goldbranson. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback.
Personal foul.
You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second down. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes to get free. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen to make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. In the red area, it's Ford. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it an 8-point game.
That makes the score Stanford 14, Notre Dame.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Makes a quick grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
much. That is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Goldbranson. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's low. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Dropping back, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, that ball's loose. I thought the defense might get it, but it looks like the offense got on top of that to avoid a disaster.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Carr. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. He's running out of time here. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Scanning the field. It's Carr. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Breaks into the clear.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. Bursts into space. Across the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, I can honestly say, man, I think I've only seen this maybe 1 or 2 times. Of course, the famous one a few years ago, the kick 6 in the Iron Bowl. But here, give the return team a lot of credit. They had a guy back expecting maybe a missed field goal. They got some great blocks, and it leads him all the way back for a touchdown.
He's missed the PAT. Wow.
That keeps the score. Stanford 20, Notre Dame 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Motion now from the tight end. To the air, it's Carr. Looking right, this one caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Gain of 1. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Oh, a reverse. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Goldbranson. Pressure is coming. That one sails incomplete. Threw it too far.
It's now 3rd down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Now they pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for 3rd down to be able to pick up that first.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Gain sets up a 3rd down play. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
1st and 10 play coming up. It's a draw play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Defense swarms him on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Goldbranson. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic 1st down coming. And he'll set up to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Using his legs. It's 4. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Throws it to the right, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he drives the punt deep. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That's caught. It's low. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught. Completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that previous play. The sure hands. It's Flanagan. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for the passing game.
Notre Dame, number 0, hauls it in the end zone.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. To the air, it's Carr. And he runs it into the end zone. The two-point try makes this a tie game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle, but first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw. It's Branson. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. Deep pass broken up nicely, but there is a penalty flag on the play. So let's check that out. This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking downfield, it's Branson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On the ground, it's low.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. They'll give it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Back to throw. It's Branson. This time, a completion. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to kick it away.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback still with the football. The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Punt over the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Notre Dame 27, Stanford 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Caught behind the line. It's 4. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Branson. There's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. You think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The drive stalls. They'll have to punt it away. And he drives the punt deep. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. But a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Goldbranson. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Incomplete. That should have been caught.
That's on the receiver.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold.
Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Looking to pass. It's Branson. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Nice grab. It's Williams. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
2nd down coming up.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Scanning the field, it's Branson.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down.
Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
That's it. Defense.
So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Back to throw. It's Branson. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the critical extra point attempt. Oh, he missed it. A chance to tie the game. They still trail by 1 in the final minutes now.
Notre Dame, 27. Stanford.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 13.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.